Hey guys, today I'll be helping you build your setup. So first, you need the heart and brain of your studio setup. That will be a computer. You can use a laptop or a computer, that's your choice. And there are again two options in that, Windows or Mac. So that's the big question there, Windows or Mac. So Windows has a lot of softwares, but Mac has all the softwares which Windows has, but Windows does not have all the softwares that Mac has. So I use Logic Pro, which is a digital audio workstation where you mix audio, master audio, and anything. You can make music and all that. So if you go for Windows, you won't have Logic Pro, but you'll have Ableton, Cubase, and many other digital audio workstations. But preferably and the most user-friendly digital audio workstation according to me is Logic Pro 10. So for that you need a Mac. So I use a MacBook Pro 2018 and I will guide you through the setup. After getting a laptop, you need something to mix and master your audio in. So that calls for a digital audio workstation. For that you can, if you're in a Mac, you can use Ableton, Logic Pro 10, which are paid, but you can also use GarageBand, which comes with the MacBook itself. So it's completely free and it has a wide range of sounds and samples you can test out and use. So GarageBand is the best for starting up on a Mac. And for Windows you have Fruity Loops, basically FL Studio, and then Cubase, Ableton again, a lot of different softwares which you can get. After getting your digital audio workstation, you can type out the keys on the keyboard which is there on the laptop or the keyboard which you get. But that is not that ideal and you won't have so much control over the keys and the amount of octaves you want to play. So for that you would need a MIDI controller. And the MIDI controller I'm using is the Komplete Kontrol S61 Mark II. Next, you would need a good pair of headphones, studio headphones, which you should master EQ, reverb your sounds with. So you need perfect concentration and complete noise cancelling with the headphones. I use the AKG X72 for music. If you want to connect a mic or speakers and improve your setup, you would need a sound card or an audio interface. So with that, it's like a hub where you can connect your speakers, mics, guitars, and you can literally connect it to the computer, and then it's like a hub where you connect all instruments. So I use the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 3rd generation. You can use anything better or less. It's better to start off with a basic sound card. I used to use this M-Audio M-Track 2x2. So this is the M-Track I used to use, and after using it for quite a lot of time, which is approximately 2 to 3 years, the M-Tracks exploded in my room. I put on like 150 to 200 layers on the music and I turned up the volume a little bit, and then it just started making static noises and blasted. It was a great product. I used it for like 3 years, no hassle, nothing. It was like best, but then it suddenly blasted. So I got the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 just for a little bit of change and testing out different sound cards so that I'll prefer what I like. And after setting up a sound card, if you wanna hear the music out loud, then you should get some studio monitors. Like I use the Yamaha HS8. You can get the Yamaha HS5s or any other studio monitors. You can get them on Amazon or if you go to any music store. So recently I switched from my MacBook Pro 2018 to the iMac 2019. So the reason behind that is I needed more power. I needed a computer which could handle several layers, like approximately 100 to 150. Or sometimes the MacBook used to crash if there were too many sounds or if I put too many samples. I always had to bounce them to reduce the size. So I got the iMac 2019, and with that it's just no problem. It's like super smooth and it works like magic. So after getting the iMac, you must be thinking, what would I be doing with the MacBook Pro 2018 away? I use it as a second monitor sometimes, and sometimes if I want to research while making music, like learning something new or getting new instruments, researching about new plugins, I use the MacBook Pro, and for the main mixing and everything I use the iMac. So the MacBook Pro is always plugged in and is always working while the iMac is working. That's it for this video, guys. See you next video. Bye.